8 seconds are now on his clock. Rook comes down here to block. Well-timed move here. 5 seconds are now on his clock. Explorer Chess has to keep the rook on the board, and he's going to win this game. 4 seconds are now on his clock. 3 seconds. Do not repeat the moves.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of the Full Stripe Chess Tournament between Evo and Explore Chess. Explore Chess will be playing with the white pieces in this game, and Evo will be playing with the black pieces in this game. A chewy! We are requiring Evo to grant 1 minute and 45 seconds of time odds to Explore Chess in this game. The reason we do that is because whenever there is a massive elo gap between two players, we want to make things as competitive and fun for all players involved. And this guarantees that the lower elo player has a better chance of winning the game and putting on a much more competitive performance. And Evo is also, I believe, a 3-time champion. Explore Chess is also our reigning Full Stripe Chess champion. Both players are going to be looking to make their mark in this tournament, but only one is going to advance in this one. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to play in our Full Stripe Chess tournaments, join our Discord server, link in the description down below, and they're super duper fun. Single elimination blitz, cash prize if you win, cash prize to viewers who stick around for the entire stream, and so much freaking fun. Be sure to check us out. And yeah, dude, I love India. India is one of my favorite countries. Before I started playing chess and started streaming, I'm just going to give you guys a little yap session while we wait for Evo's clock to tick down to 115. Before I started playing chess, I didn't really know that much about India. Like, India is like one of the coolest freaking countries out there, bro. They have so much cool lore. Like, it's not even funny. Like, their history is freaking sick. Evo is forced to play a move here because the auto abort came on screen, so we are okay with that. Explore Chess is going to take this pawn, and Evo's going to wait until there's 1 minute 15 seconds on his clock before he plays his next move. But yeah, shout out to India. Shout out to all my Indian homies. I love you guys. You guys are freaking cool and awesome. Oh, wait. This is elephant. This is elephant. Evo's going to push the pawn. Now the time ticks down. But he does instead bring the knight over here. You have to be you have to be careful, though, because if you take here... Okay, pushing the pawn forward there is valid. Bishop now comes in here. Knight's not going to come in here, and we are underway completely and utterly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Full Stripe Chess. Welcome to the biggest stage. D4 is on the board. Now the pawn's going to push forward here. You cannot take here. Perhaps you can bring the queen up here to pin the pawn to the king. So many ifs, ands, or buts, but there is only one but that can capitalize and win this game. Explore Chess pushing the pawn forward here now. Very fascinating. Evo is going to have to play with extreme pace if he's going to want to win this game. We nerfed the frick out of Evo in this one because he's a 2300 Elo rapid player. The guy is just quite literally goated. Oh, that's so sneaky. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, the bishop's gonna fall. No, it's not. The knight's still covering. Oh my word, Explore Chess is insanely lucky. Oh, you did have a check there too. Okay, nicely executed here. But the queen has been pinned to the king. But now this pawn push is gonna come. And it is going to be... This was a free queen here. And Evo missed it. Evo missed the free queen. Check is not going to be given. I think you bring that. Check is given. He's gonna slide over here. Oh my word. Explore Chess is completely on the ropes right now. Check is now given again. If the rook comes down here, you're gonna have to come up here to block with the bishop. Bishop comes up here to block. Queen's gonna take, though. 5-point material advantage for Evo in this spot, ladies and gentlemen. But he only has 30 seconds to his name, 35 seconds to his name. Knight's now gonna come back here. He's gonna have to start playing with so much freaking intensity. It's not even freaking funny. King's not gonna come over here. Ooh, but that's gonna blunder another piece. That is not good for Explore Chess. Explore Chess has to keep as much material on the board as he possibly can. 142 to 29 seconds. Can Explore Chess try and keep Evo's clock running down? Knight's gonna take here now. Do you bring the rook over here? No, you actually to bring the rook over here. I actually like that. You might be able to sneak a check in here. But it is negated by the knight. Rook's gonna come in here. The rook is gonna come over here now to defend. 22 seconds are on Evo's clock. No, the rook is not gonna come in. Oh my word, and now the king's coming forward. Oh, good golly. 90 seconds are now on Evo's clock. Time is still ticking. You might think that he's up 9 points of material, but there is a massive time odds in this game, and it is going to be extremely stressful for Evo coming down the stretch here. Check is now going to be given again. You do not block with the rook. Now this is going to be coming in here. You have to bring the rook down here or one of these rooks to defend. You have to do this rook because this would be a check. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's very not good. Evo's gonna take the piece. Does Explore Chess have a rabbit in the hat? 1 minute and 7 seconds are on his clock right now. You cannot go here. This would be a forced checkmate. Rook now comes in here. Rook comes back. Now check is given. 11 seconds are now on Evo's clock. There is no time to waste. The pressure is at an all-time high. What are we going to get to finish this game? And Evo had it. Explore Chess had a chance to win the rook there. Check is now given again. He has to come down here with the rook. He has to come down here with the rook. He has to come down here with the rook. Does Explore Chess find it? Yes, he does. 8 seconds are now on his clock. Rook comes down here to block. Well-timed move here. 5 seconds are now on his clock. Explore Chess has to keep the rook on the board, and he's going to win this game. 4 seconds are now on his clock. 3 seconds. Do not repeat the moves. Evo's trying to repeat the moves. Do not repeat the moves. And Explore Chess had it. He had it in the bag. But instead, he repeated the moves. Evo did not have time to calculate that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to our first bullet tiebreaker of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. GG's to both players. Evo, great work on this game. And Explore Chess, good job on staving off and making sure that the time odds were used to their full advantage. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first bullet tiebreaker of this Full Strive Chess Tournament. Explore Chess had the win in the bag. He had Evo down to 2 seconds, but he repeated the position. It is very scary to do that because Explore Chess was down a crazy amount of material and ultimately resulted on these two players going to a 2-minute bullet tiebreaker with no bonus time. We are also requiring Evo to grant 1 minute of time odds to Explore Chess, so he's got to wait until his clock ticks down to 1 minute on his clock. There can only be one who advances, and these two players could not figure it out in that first game. Who is it going to be? There can only be one, and it will be the better one. Actually, no, probably won't. Or it's going to be whoever wins this game, the better player in this game, duh. And now, with 10 seconds on Evo's clock, time will now tick down. Explore Chess has, both players are also representing the Indian flag as well. Shout out India, all my homies in India. And now 2-1, and Evo sends the pawn forward, and we are underway. That's how going to develop here for Evo. We're going to see takes. What? Just happened. Okay, oh my god, I just completely lost like all sense of recollection of what just happened there. Queen now comes down here behind the knight. Pawn's gonna push forward here for Explore Chess. Evo wasting no time going ahead and grabbing that pawn. It was a 1-point material advantage for Explore Chess, but it has been equalized by Mr. Evo. And now, this pawn is under, or this bishop is under fire. Bishop wasting no time going ahead and taking. I imagine the pawn's gonna be forced to take right back, and now the queen comes in here. And this is horrifying, and I mean horrifying, because you now have this, and the king's gonna be forced. This is gonna be forced. This is gonna be forced. Oh my god. Explore Chess. He's gonna win. He's gonna win Evo's rook. No, the bishop gets back in the nick of time. Okay. 47 seconds are on Evo's clock. What is happening right now? Evo can just go ahead and take this rook, and then rook takes back, and the rook's gonna take here. I am so freaking stressed right now. It's not even funny. Bullet is the most insane and stressful. Oh my god, the queen has been hanging for 12 moves, and Explore Chess. Explore Chess captures it. I got it backwards. I thought Evo was winning, but Explore Chess is actually winning. Knight takes on c3. Explore Chess's clock is still ticking. Evo is a mastermind when it comes to the tactics. He is not going to go quietly. The knight's going to come in here now, looking to capture the piece. Rook's going to take here. And oh my good golly, the bishop is coming in here, but it's going to result in checkmate. And ladies and gentlemen, Explore Chess has pulled off the upset and defeats Evo in this game. In game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. GG's Explore Chess on your win, and congratulations on advancing. Everybody be sure to tell Evo GG's in the chat.